Good morning everyone. Welcome to the Ojaswat IAS Academy. So we are trying to cover current affairs in the form of MCQs for helping you in the upcoming exam of UPSC Prelims 2020. So today we will discuss the MCQs of 13th May, and you can also join us on our Telegram channel where we upload all these PPTs and you can do multiple revision of them. So before starting the video, let's see what are the 10 topics which we are going to discuss in today's MCQs. So here is the list is given. You can see these are the topics, and please do take a pause when you see question on the screen. Answer it first and then see the explanation part and try to get at least 7 questions correct out of 10. You can also adjust the speed of the video where you feel comfortable. So let's start out today's MCQs with question number 1. So question number 1 is with reference to coking coal. Statement first. Coking coal is used to cater the demands of steel industry in India. Second, most of the coking coal products or coking coal produced in India is obtained from Jharia coal mining field, Jharkhand. So here the correct option is option C because both the given statements are correct. So coking coal is also known as metallurgical coal, which is used to create coke, and it is one of the key irreplaceable inputs for the production of steel. And this process consists of heating coking coal to around 1000 to 1100 degrees Celsius, and in the absence of oxygen to dry off the volatile compounds which result in a hard porous material which is named as coke. And India will require around 180 million tons of coking coal by 2030 because as per National Steel Policy of India, it aims to increase the steel production by 300 million tons by 2030. And context is that India and Russia are working on to sign a MOU on coking coal which will enable India to import it from Russia, and that's why it is in news. Now question number 2 is with reference to Palghat Pass or Gap. Statement first. The Palghat Pass is located between Anaimalai and Cardamom Hills in South India. Second, Palghat Gap influences the climate of southern India. So here the correct option is option B, and statement first is incorrect. And statement first is incorrect because it is located between Nilgiri Hills in the south and Annamalai Hills towards the south. Nilgiri Hills in the north actually, as you can see in the map. And these type of questions are very much important for the UPSC point of view. And Palghat is the largest break in the Western Ghats mountain range in the southern West India, and this pass also connects Coimbatore in Tamil Nadu with Palakkad in Kerala and served as an important instrument for human migration throughout centuries. And it also influences southern India's climate, and that statement was correct. Now question number 3 is with reference to wool and woolen textile industry in India. Statement first. Jammu and Kashmir accounts for the largest production of wool in India. Second, wool is the only natural fiber in which the country is deficient. So here the correct option is option B because statement first is incorrect. And statement first is incorrect because Rajasthan accounts for the largest production of wool in India, not Jammu and Kashmir. Well, India has the third largest sheep population in the world, having and producing around 44 million kg of raw wool annually. And despite that, wool is the only natural fiber in which our country is deficient because the domestic produce of wool is not adequate, and therefore the industry is dependent on imported raw material. Now question number 4 is which among the following act or acts as natural carbon sink? And here the correct option is option D, that is all of the above. That means oceans, forest, soil all acts as a natural carbon sink. And natural sinks are the areas on the earth that have the capacity to take in the greenhouse gases and clean the air around us. So soil acts as natural sink for contaminants by accumulating contaminants. So along with soil, tree and other land plants also absorb CO2 and serve as storehouse or sink. Similarly, forest, ocean and coral reefs acts as main sinks that take in a large amount of CO2. Now question number 5 is Vande Bharat mission in news recently is launched for. So you have to choose the correct statement, and the correct option here is C, that is evacuation of stranded Indians worldwide. So Vande Bharat mission is a massive evacuation operation which is to bring back Indians stranded in different parts of the world due to COVID-19, and under this mission Air India flights will ferry out passengers stranded in India, and on the return journey these flights will bring back Indians stuck overseas. And the mission is claimed to be the biggest reparation exercise ever. Now question number 6 is recently stringency index was released. Statement first, it has been released by Oxford University. Second, it shows how strict a country's measures were in fighting COVID-19. Third, it indicates that India enforced one of the strongest lockdown at an early phase of such growth. Fourth, a higher index score indicates a higher level of stringency. So here the correct option is option D, that means all the given statements are correct. So here is the graph is given, and the index is among the metrics being used by the Oxford COVID-19 government response tracker, and these indicators examine containment policies actually, and the number is given from 0 to 100 based on these indicators, and researchers examine if countries meet 4 of the 6 WHO's recommendation for relaxing physical distancing measures, and these includes control transmission to a level the healthcare system can manage. The healthcare system can detect and isolate all cases, manage transfer to and from high risk transmission zone, and community engagement. And Oxford found no country meet the 4 major recommendation, but 20 are close. Now question number 7 is recently unfortunate incident of Vizag gas leak was in news. So statement first, the gas responsible for the disaster is styrene. Second, it is stored in factories as a liquid and not evaporates easily. Third, exposure to styrene gas affects the central nervous system. As we have to choose the incorrect statement, so the obvious statement would be statement second, option will be B, and statement second is incorrect because this is stored in factories as a liquid, but it is very easy to evaporate, and it has to be kept at temperature under 20 degrees Celsius. And additional information is styrene is the main raw material for synthesis of polystyrene, and it is the mucous membrane that is mainly affected by exposure to this styrene gas. And this tragedy was happened in Visakhapatnam, and the gas which is leaked, namely styrene, has caused acute breathlessness among many people, and few of whom asphyxiated to death. Now question number 8 is with reference to Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. Statement first, he converted to Buddhism. Second, this move weakened the Dalit movement in India. So the option which is correct is A, and second one is incorrect. That is because Ambedkar's conversion to Buddhism gave new impetus to the Dalit movement in India, allowing the group to find a voice free from the shackles of the fourfold Varnas system in Hinduism. And October 14, 1956, B.R. Ambedkar along with 3,65,000 of his Dalit followers made history when they decided to leave the folds of Hinduism and embrace Buddhism. And conversion to Buddhism is believed to have met with Ambedkar's complex requirement of reason, morality and justice. Now question number 9 is recently Operation Samudra Setu was in news. So for what is it being launched? And the correct statement is it is for evacuating Indian nationals. Option will be A. So as a part of Samudra Setu program, Indian Navy's INA Jalashwa entered Malé port in Maldives to evacuate Indian nationals who were left stranded due to lockdown imposed to contain the deadly virus COVID-19. And do remember, Indian Navy has carried out similar evacuation operations from overseas on earlier occasions as well, which is Operation Sukoon in 2006 and then Operation Rahat in 2015. Now question for you is, you have to name the countries in which Operation Sukoon and Operation Rahat was carried out by Indian Navy. Now let's move on to the next question. Now question number 10 is, where is Gugamal National Park located? And the correct answer is, it is Maharashtra. So here is the map is given and you can check out other national park as well. And this Gugamal National Park is a part of Melghat Tiger Reserve, which is also located in Maharashtra. So that's all in our today's MCQs. Hope you guys are liking the lecture, and if you want to contact us, these are the details. And if you want information regarding UPPSC examination and its test series, you can also contact us. We are always there to help you and to solve your genuine queries. So stay safe, stay healthy, have a nice day, and thank you.